that mean? We're in the last quarter of the month. You have a holiday with no guilt. Like that, that you could be that yes parent this year, right? And not only yes to gifts, but yes to memories, yes to moments, yes to that Christmas tree that's 2 foot taller, right? Because you can afford it this year. And that is really one of my goals with you is help you see that today. So super excited that you are here. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There's still some people coming on, but let's just go ahead and dive in. Let me share my screen, you guys. And again, welcome everybody. You're here. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 30K in 90 days, the income online. Let me do this real quick here. Okay, fantastic. Let me just get everything. Yeah, the simple system to income online. Joe from California. Joe, I actually have one of your testimonials. So I'm glad you're here, my friend. I'm super proud of, by the way. So do you know how to launch an online business? See, this is something that was quite interesting to me. I don't really, back in 2022, I didn't know how to launch an online business. All I ever learned about making money from home was somebody would try to sell me this really great product and how everybody could benefit from the product. So you get excited about a product, but then nobody teaches you how to build a business, build an income. That is why I struggled so hard to make an income online because, it's easy to get sold on promoting the next best thing. But if you don't know how to market, you'll never sell anything. And for some odd reason, we convince ourselves that it's, well, the product just didn't work. And in reality, it's not that at all. And it's not you either, my friend. It's the fact that you never learned to market. The moment I learned to market, everything changed. I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a grandma to 5. And time with my family is the most important thing to me. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm actually jumping on an airplane and I'm driving to my son. He's racing in Arkansas tomorrow. And then I'm jumping on another airplane and then going back to Kansas to see my family and spend time with them before I fly to Mexico for our launch that I can't wait to share with you guys. And that was something that was so important to me to have more time and to have more money to make more memories. But the most important thing to me as a mom was to be there for my son when he raced. He's a D1 runner in college, and I didn't want to miss any of his races. I wanted him to always complete a race and look up and see his mom. But I didn't want to bother friends and family to make money, and I didn't want to learn complicated tech. I don't like tech to this day, even though I have an automated business. But I wanted freedom. How many of you on here want freedom in your life? And it's not only freedom of finances, but it's freedom of time, freedom of stress. The word that comes to my mind is I just wanted peace in my life, right? And I wanted to be present for my kids and I wanted to build something that was meaningful. So I created a business model that actually works for busy people just like you and just like me, right? And that's what I'm going to share with you today. It's completely not only changed my life, but it has changed other lives as well. So you're going to hear from real people today with real results. But one thing that you're going to discover from these people, they're no different than you. They just had the courage to want to understand marketing, right? That's it. And maybe Tim's on here. I don't know. We just were all going live together a minute ago, and I think he's going to be on here. But look at this. He just posted this. He's made 6K since October 1st. How would you guys like him to come on and share with you how the heck he's done that? Okay, good. I think he'll be able to do that. And I love this. Desiree has been inside our community 7 days and first sale. Hey, family, I got my first sale in 7 days. So excited. That, my friends, is what I absolutely love. So I'm sharing with you, we are here for educational purposes. I'm going to give you some great information. I can't guarantee you any level of success because, we all are an individual person, but you're going to hear some success that people have had from following this strategy I'm going to share with you. So what you do with this today is 100% up to you, but sky's the limit if you're willing to learn something new. But here's the problem, okay? Because there is a problem out there. Most side hustles are just more hustle. They pay very little and they require tons of time and often leave you exhausted. And a traditional business like a Starbucks or a Target, they need a huge startup cost and a lot of inventory and a lot of skills. And I don't know about you, but I didn't have that type of money. I didn't have that type of time to want to be able to learn something that big. So what if I share with you today that there is a simpler way? And I wish somebody would have shared this simpler way with me prior to 2022. But what if you could build a business that actually works with your life instead of against it? And it teaches you how to market. Can you imagine promoting something and knowing how to attract customers to you? See, most online business models fail busy people because they're required to create endless direct messaging, make phone calls, text messages, and you're constantly having to sell, and there's complicated tech setup. The truth is, you do not need more tasks on your plate, my friend. You need the right tasks that actually produce income. I'm going to repeat that. You need the right tasks that actually produce you income. And see, the reason why most fail is because they do not teach you marketing. That is one of the most important things. And with the right system, you can follow a 2-hour workday. Yes, you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Imagine that. Imagine being able to achieve that in 2 hours. That gives you 22 hours in your day to do the things that you love. And absolutely, my friend, I'm going to be walking you through the 2-hour workday so you truly understand exactly what it takes. So, why is this so different? Well, let's talk about that. Here's why. You get to keep 100% of your profits with master resale rights. And you don't have to chase friends or family. You don't have to spend endless direct messages, and you don't need tech skills. And it's scalable, meaning you can grow from $100 days to $1,400 days and beyond. Do you realize if you are willing to learn the skills to attract one customer a day online through an automated system, one customer a day at $1,400 a day is $511,000 a year. That's over $500,000 a year. In 2 years, my friend, you're a self-made millionaire. The only difference of you achieving that and not is just skills. And here's something I love about this. It is learnable for anyone. Let me ask you a question. Let me know in the chat. Would a $1,400 a day customer change your life? With five, so it's a step-by-step blueprint that equips you to launch, grow, and automate a profitable online business in just 2 hours a day. Here's the key, my friend, master resale rights. So what does that mean? It means that you are not an affiliate earning a small commission. You actually own the resale rights. So every time you make a sale, you keep 100% of the profits. So let me ask you guys a question. Would you rather make 10%, 50%, or 100% when you get a customer? See, I didn't know there was a better way until 2022. Yeah, 100%. And that's the ability you have in today's world. It's like you're owning your own digital store, right? Without having to create products yourself, without having to test products out in the market to see if they work. And this is what we promote. It's actually a legacy builders program. And we are getting ready next week to actually launch it into Spanish as well. That is how in high demand these products have been. They launched in English, and then one of the biggest questions I get, when are you launching in Spanish? When are you launching in Spanish? So now we actually have 10 income streams that people can earn. If you guys calculate how much each of these products are worth, you could make, if you just got one product, or if you just sold one of each of those products, that's $6,600 you would make just by selling one of these products. And you have the ability for a very low investment to get the resale rights on these products. And I'm going to share with you exactly what that means. Because not only do you get to keep 100% of the profits, you have a complete educational program to help you build skills you need to grow a successful business. We are not here to sell you a product. We are not here to sell you a course because that's not what we are. We are here to share with you an educational program that will help you attract customers so you can learn the skills to attract daily paying customers. And while you're doing that, we call it a learning and earning strategy. So you have the ability to make 100% profit. So you, my friend, can leave a legacy for your family. Okay. So in the Legacy Builders program, I show you exactly how to achieve this in 2 hours a day. It's so important for me for you guys to have more time with your family so you can do the things that you love. So inside your daily pay blueprint, it includes growing your audience, which is called attraction marketing. It's not you going and finding customers, it's you learning how to attract customers to you. It's engaging your audience, building a connection, and offering solutions, inviting them into your business. That's it. There's no 12-hour workdays, just 2 hours of focused income producing time. And you're going to realize how that is important. So our entire system is built on 4 pillars. Pillar number 1, automated system. Your business works even while you sleep. This is how you can have sales coming in at any time of the day because your automated system is what generates the customers. It's not the work that you have to do. Attraction marketing, customers come to you. The 2-hour blueprint, you stay consistent without burnout. I'm not here to teach you to grind. I'm here to teach you how to leverage your time so you can have freedom, my friend. And number 4, community and mentorship. You're not alone. You have support. So right here is our automated system. This business works for you even when you're not working, even when you're sleeping. So here's how it works. I built a multi-million-dollar business off of this page. So we actually give people free access to a Freedom Formula blueprint that literally walks these strategies down that you're learning today. So what happens is somebody puts their email in. Okay. Once they put their email in, they're immediately taken to this page. This page explains the blueprint, the process, how it works. And if they're loving the information, you see this button right here, they can click there and buy from you. Now, this one right here goes to their email. And this also includes the Freedom Formula blueprint. Now, here's what I love. 56,000 people inside our community, okay? On average, the ones that I personally work and mentor, on average, 1 out of 20 buy. So that means when 20 people put their email in, and that is your goal with this system, to get so good with your message and marketing, your video content, your content creation, that 1 out of 20 buy from you. Now, what if you made $900 with a sell? That's $328,000 a year. What if you made $1,400 with a sell? Because with the launching of our program in Spanish, that's exactly what's going to happen. That's $511,000 a year. So yes, I'm giving my community a pay raise. I'm giving them the ability to not add more hours, but add more income. How would you guys like to add more income without adding more hours? Let me know in the comments. Would you guys absolutely love that? I like this. She goes, $900. This is such a blessing. She made $900 while on her live. So blessed to have found this program. And the best of all, another person's life is changed. Oh, I absolutely love that. Congratulations, my friend. So let's talk about attraction marketing, because that's the second part of this Freedom Formula blueprint. Customers come to you. You guys, this was a breath of fresh air. That means no more having to bother friends and family, no more having to send friend requests and slide up into their comments or their DMs. Here's why this is possible. When you promote something digital, because that's what we promote, something digital, the world is going digital. You should as well, my friend. When you promote something digital, the entire world can be your customer base. So the online world is your window of unlimited customers. So let's talk about this ultimate marketing system that in 2.5 years has grown a community to 56,000 people without spending any money on ads. It attracts customers to you on autopilot. So no finding customers, no DMing, no bothering friends and family. The first part of our strategy is free ads. Yes, you can go to the World Wide Web and there is thousands and thousands of websites that allow you to post your ad for free. Now, here's what I love about the free ad strategy. People only go to these ads or these websites because they're looking for something. So it just made sense. Now, when I launched my business in 2022, I was an extreme introvert. I literally was like, I'm going to start creating content. Am I too old? What am I thinking? How many of you have ever had stinking thinking like that and didn't know if you could do that? Well, that was me. So when I discovered that I could post free ads, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is an introvert's dream come true. For 30 minutes a day, I could copy, paste, and post free ads. Here's what I did. That was the smartest thing I did. I didn't understand the power of what can happen when you do this consistency. I do understand the power of video. So inside my free ad, I put a YouTube video that I created, complete ignorance on fire, by the way. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just wanted people to understand this process. And so on my free ad, at the very bottom of it, I said, here's how the process worked. You guys, I consistently for 90 days straight spent 30 minutes a day posting free ads. After 90 days, yes, I grew my email list. Yes, I grew my customer base. But here's something that happened that I didn't know would happen. I actually grew my YouTube channel. And because of that, I monetized on YouTube. Because of the free ad strategy, I now make money off of YouTube. They pay me every time I post. I'm like, are you kidding me? Every time I post a video, I make money. That's the ability that what happens when you understand digital marketing, dots can be connected. Now let's talk about social media. Every single one of you on here is on at least one or two or more social media platforms. There's over 5 billion people on social media. Imagine if you could become that magnet on social media and attract people to you. I love that. Now, I will share with you when I launched my business, I launched a brand new TikTok. I didn't connect to my friends. I just was like, you know what? I just want to go out here. I really want to see how well this strategy works. I made 7,000 my first month because I had 2 videos that did good. I made 14,000 my second and 22,000 my third with the brand new account on TikTok just by following this strategy. It's still funny because some people that I know from my past will see me and be like, hey, what are you doing these days? I'm like, I'm over here on TikTok. They're like, you're on TikTok? I never imagined you to go to TikTok. I'm like, yeah, me either. But I actually love the platform. Now, some people, because of the job that they have or because of, the fear that they have, they want to launch a business faceless. We actually created a training called Your Invisible Empire. It's a complete guide to faceless training. There's actually a strategy in there that shows you how to go 6 figures your first year building a faceless brand. So here's my question for you. How did you hear about this webinar today? Was it email? Was it on social media? How did you hear about it today? I would love to. TikTok? Yep. How did you hear about it today? Let me know. Email? TikTok, email, TikTok, Facebook, TikTok, email, Facebook. Okay, email. There you go. So each and every one of you are here because this process works. Okay, think about it. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't because of these steps I've shared with you. So it's undeniable that this strategy works, right? This is proof. You all right now are proof that it works, right? I love this. My first customer, I can't even explain how I feel. It feels like a dream. I was about to take a nap and I heard it ding and I can't even believe it. I thought I was already sleeping and dreaming it. What she means by hearing a ding, because her automated system, somebody went inside that system I just shared with you and bought from her. That's the process of what we have here. So let's talk about phase number 3. It's our 2-hour blueprint. I want you to be able to build a business without burnout. I'm not here to get you overwhelmed or frustrated. I'm here to help you follow an easy to follow process. So the first thing, copy and paste free ads. That strategy I just shared with you, right? 30 minutes a day doing that. Globally, there are thousands of websites you can post free ads. I actually walk you through how to do that. Secondly, 3 pieces of content. You'll spend 1 hour a day. You're already a consumer on social media. We're just going to take 1 hour a day of that and become a creator. What I recommend is a 7-second video, like a 30-second video, and maybe a 1-minute video. We actually teach you the type of content to create and what works really good. Now, responding to comments and emails. Okay, this is it, 30 minutes. Because when you respond to comments or emails, that is what drives traffic back to your automated system. Right here is your 2-hour workday. This is what generates an income. There is nothing else that will generate you an income quicker. Now, many of you might be going, but wait, Michelle, I've seen many people inside your program go live. Yes, because they don't post free ads anymore because now they have the confidence to go live and they probably can get their content done in 30 minutes. So now they go live for an hour, spend 30 minutes posting content, or maybe they're working 3 hours a day instead of 2, right? So I no longer post free ads. I can get my content done in 30 minutes now. My goal is 10 minutes for each video. Here's the interesting part about this. Structure equals freedom. So when you schedule it in like that, you'll get more done in less time. Amy, you guys, I think she is the greatest example inside our community of somebody that has a really busy life or had a really, really busy life and was able to utilize our automated system to be able to walk away from 2 jobs by following the system. She's not feeling the best, but this is how dedicated she is. She is still going to share with you guys today because this system allowed her to be able to walk away from her jobs. So, Amy, I'm gonna let you take it away.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I got the crud, you guys, you know how it goes, but here's the best part about that. I don't got to go to a job and suffer all day. I get to be home, and that's the best part about this, right? So, just a few years ago, I was probably in one of the worst spots in my life. I'll be honest with you. I was 50 years old and single mom. I had went through a divorce. I had 3 teenagers at home, and one income wasn't cutting it. And so I ended up getting another job, right, to make ends meet. All of my kids were in sports year round. We had so much going on, and there just never seems to be enough, right? So here I find myself with 2 jobs, literally working 18 hours a day. And I've been doing that for many years. But I think what hit me the most was that I was struggling and grinding every day to and to give my children more, but it actually took me away from them. And that's the hardest part that many parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles deal with is that the time, right? Michelle was talking about that. And you're going to find in our community, most of us just want our time back. We're tired of grinding and we want to be able to go, you know what? Let's go away for the weekend. Let's go do something and not have to worry about, oh, I'm sorry, I can't because I've got to work 18 hours tomorrow. And that's exactly where I was. Did I ever think that I would be an online business owner? Did I ever think I'd be on social media? Absolutely not. And the only reason I ended up on TikTok to begin with was because my daughter wanted me to watch her dance with her friends on TikTok. The only reason I was there. But everything happens for a reason. And I watched one video of a lady named Michelle O'Neill. And she was talking about being a single mom and just wanting her time back with her kids. And this hit me because that's exactly where I was. I was disappointed. I was discouraged. And I just wanted to be at home with my kids a little bit more, be able to go and do things with them and quit canceling vacations because work always came first. So when she started talking about this program and started talking about how she was getting her time back with her family, I said, well, why can't I do something like that? I did my research. I followed her. I listened. I asked all the questions. And I realized I didn't have to have it all figured out because she had the program that was literally going to teach me step by step exactly what to do. And in just a few hours every day, if I followed the trainings, I could fit this in throughout my 18-hour day. No excuses. And so that's exactly what I did. 30 minutes here, every lunch break, in between the two jobs, and when I got home late at night. And I literally just followed the trainings step by step. I asked for support within the community, any questions I may have had. And that is the most amazing thing to know, that if you have a question, somebody's there to answer it. But I can also jump on a Zoom and I can continue learning more. And let me tell you, just by plugging into this program in 10 and a half weeks, I was able to walk away from not one of those jobs, but both of those jobs. In less than 90 days, I had made over 30K. And that's exactly what Michelle's talking about today. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine. And I am 2.5 years in now. Multiple six figures has been earned. But the most important thing to me is I have my time back with my kids. And I am here today to help other people get the same thing. Because I know what it can do for somebody else. We see it every single day. And like Michelle and I have been saying for years, this is a movement to help other people quit the grind, get back with their families, and just enjoy life, because we deserve that. We deserve it more than you know. You deserve to be happy. So you can do this. No excuses. You can fit it in, and everything's going to be handed to you. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. And I hope you start feeling better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. See, that's dedication, you guys, like this, because of the movement, right? And it is 100% just because of the, hold up, let me share my screen real quick here. We're going to finish going. And thank you so much, Amy, for sharing. What's going on? Where'd you guys go? Okay. There we go. All right, guys. So I want to go to part 4, and we kind of really position that well, and that is community and mentorship. Yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. You're not alone. You have support. We have 56,000 members, but I need to share this with you. When we launched the Legacy Builders program, we did 29 million in just 10 months. Now that 29 million went into the community members' pockets. This was moms that were able to never have to take a calculator again. This is dads that were able to walk away from that second job and get 25 more hours back with his family. This has helped moms like Amy be able to quit her jobs and become a present mom. And this is what we love. This has helped people being able to retire and travel and do things they've never dreamed of. And that's the ultimate goal, right? And again, we do have a training, Launch to Profit in 7 days. That is our goal, to help you launch a business and get into profit in 7 days. And this is our digital growth community. It is an interactive community. Yes, there's a one-time purchase to be part of our program. Yes, there's a minimal one-time purchase for a website. After that, you get ongoing mentorship, live interactive calls, and you paid one time to access this. Our community now is 56,400 people, and this is what it looks like inside. This is just additional free resources that you get to help you every step of the way on your journey. And we're launching our entire program into Spanish, but that is going to unlock 10 income streams. Plus, you're going to learn AI. You're going to learn TikTok shop, affiliate marketing. You're going to learn how to get brand deals, how to become an ambassador, right? When you create content, how do you attract people to you? And you get to build a business globally in 2 languages. Imagine all you need is 22 customers to make $30,800. So if you want to make 30K in 90 days, all you need is 22 customers. I don't know about you, but that's freedom, because I want you to do the math. What if you were selling a $9 lip gloss? Let me grab my calculator. If you were selling a $9 lip gloss, okay, and you wanted to make 30,000 off of a $9 lip gloss, you need 3,333 customers. This is why some people can't wrap their head around this, because you're thinking a small percent. When you make 100% profit, it's literally the game changer for your business. It literally is, right? So I want you to imagine this. Imagine making 100% profit. Imagine your business running in 2 languages, even though you don't speak 2 languages. And you learn how to go from beginner to 10K months without bothering friends and family. And you have a fully automated business that is working for you 24/7. And you're learning these skills, which will future-proof your income, because the digital world isn't going anywhere. Thousands and thousands of people daily are losing jobs because the digital world is taking over. You will equip yourself for success because nobody can take these skills away from you, and the digital world isn't going anywhere. So one of the biggest questions I get is, do you need to speak Spanish to win here? No, it's not about Spanish. It's about higher commissions and your global reach. Your business will now be in 2 languages. Do you realize the possibilities and the opportunity that literally opens for you? So let's talk about how to turn this into 10K months, because that's 30K in 90 days. I want you to look at the numbers, and I want you to be like, wow, I want to learn how to do this. Wow, this is possible. It's no different than anything. If you wanted to go to school to be a dentist, you couldn't just go to YouTube and watch some videos over the weekend and open a dentistry on Monday. You would go to school, you would get the education, you would learn what it took to be a dentist. It's the same thing here. You want to learn what it takes to attract daily paying customers. Once you learn these skills, it can change your life. The difference of you and I is I've just learned the skills. There's nothing that I've done, there's nothing that Amy hasn't done that you guys can't do as well. So here's the simple math. Let's say one customer, I'm going to do the comparison, a $900 customer or a $1,400 customer, okay? Just 12 customers at 900 is 10,800, or 8 customers at 1,400 is 11,200. So all you need to make 10K a month is either 12 customers or 8 customers. That's it. And see, that would be your goal, just kind of like a job. You know, if you work 40 hours, you make so much money. Well, here, you know, if you get 12 customers, you're going to make 10,000, or 8 customers at 1,400, you're going to make 11,200. And the best part, you're not sharing your profits with anybody. You're keeping 100% of this. Now, I do need to share this with you because when I did network marketing, it was low ticket. You know, I would sell a bottle of this supplement that I still take because I absolutely love it. And I think I made 24 bucks when I sold it. My number one selling product was this lip gloss that I still use, and I made $9. You guys, it was a heck of a lot harder to sell a $9 lip gloss than it is to sell a $900 product. Because a lip gloss would make a mom's lips feel good and she would feel confident for a few hours. But when you promote a digital educational program that can completely change a family's life, that's the difference. People aren't looking for their lips to feel good for an hour. They're looking to leave a legacy. They're looking to get out of debt. They're looking to be able to change that zip code. And that's what we offer, an educational platform so people can live life on their terms. This isn't no get rich quick scheme though. Okay, it is not. If you think it is, and if you want to not do anything to make money, this isn't for you. Because this is about building a sustainable income that compounds over time so you can truly leave that legacy. But I want you to think about this. Think about what 10K months mean. Would you be able to travel more? Would you get out of debt? Would you be able to create peace instead of stress? Would you be able to retire? Think about what that could do for you. And here's my question. Are you willing to learn and get educated on how to make 10K a month? If the answer is yes, then you're in the right place. Now, to even equip you even more, we have right now going on a 90-day confidence to cash sprint. It's 90 days to customers and consistency, even if you're starting from zero. Okay. This is what I'm doing. Every day I'm showing up for you, my friend, and I'm giving you a daily video, just a short video that actually helps you learn the skills and the strategies. Look at this. This is what some of the feedback is already. Made my first sale during the last 90-day run because we do them all the time because I love how the videos are short and just leave ready to start my 2 hours fired up, right? This one, I love the clear, practical steps, right? This is what it is. It's all about simplicity. But Joe here, she got a $900 sale during the sprint. That's what it's all about. How can I help you create the clarity and confidence so you can attract customers to you? So this is exactly what you're going to learn to achieve step by step inside the Legacy Builders program. So your legacy starts now, my friend. I want you to say yes to peace, yes to purpose, and yes to profit. So how do you get started? Well, the first thing you need to do is get back with the person that introduced this to you. They sent you an email. In the email, there's a PS. Go to that PS. It will take you directly to their website, but I'm going to explain it to you real quick. When you join today, you're going to get the complete 2-hour workday blueprint. You're going to get master resale rights so you can earn 100% profit. We're going to unlock the master resale rights for you so you don't only have to learn here, you can earn here as well. You're going to get a done for you system and funnel, a weekly community calls and mentorship, ongoing training and support. Here's what it looks like. The moment you get started to access your program, you're going to go right here and you will go to get here to get started, right? And then today, when you get started, we're going to give you just some additional bonuses. We're going to give you access to Digital Growth Community, a Canva crash course where you can learn how to create your videos in Canva. You're going to get my blueprint, my 1 million in 17 months blueprint. You're going to get the 30-day market growth strategy growth plan. You're going to get how to start an online business with master resale rights. And you're going to get 200 digital product ideas. If you want to create your own product, service, or program at some time, we're going to help guide you through that process. You're also going to get your mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. This is valuable, by the way. It can change everything and help you develop that CEO mindset so you can truly leave that legacy. And you're going to get that Your Invisible Empire training. Okay? This isn't about the hustle, by the way. This is your chance to stop the hustle and start building. Spots are open now, but bonuses are only available for a limited time. And here's something I'm going to share with you. I want you to remember, you can build a business in 2 hours a day. You can earn 100% profit. You have a clear 10K blueprint. And you'll never do this alone. You have mentorship and a community and all of that for only $900. Now, next week, we are launching next week the Legacy Builders program in Spanish. You are going to get the ability to unlock 6 more income streams next week for only $500. Crazy, right? So when you get started today for $900, when we launch next week, you have the ability to unlock those income streams That's $6,600 worth of income streams you're going to be able to unlock for only $500. And you're going to be the first to launch the Legacy Builders program in 2 countries. It is going to be absolutely epic. I am so excited for each and every one of you. Now, I understand everybody has a different budget and a different goal. So if that is not a goal for you or a budget for you, we do have the digital mastery for $600. It still unlocks 3 income streams. We have the passive daily pay blueprint for $300. It still unlocks 2 income streams. Or we have the launch pad for $100 and it still unlocks 1 income stream. And remember, you'll be earning 100% of the profits on every sale you make. So this is an investment that can pay for itself when you have your first customer or 2. You're immediately in profit mode. I am so excited